Hello everybody, welcome to round number 7 of the 2002 Biathlon Olympic Season. Before we get to the races, let's remind ourselves where are we heading to for round number 7. And according to our calendar, for round number 7 we're heading over for Annecy for the first time in this season. The reason we're going to be doing Annecy twice is for one simple reason. The version that we're using has only got 9 tracks available and we're doing 10 rounds of the season. So because of that, that's why we're doing Annecy twice in a row. But with round 7 to get underway, let's hold to the races and see what will happen. And here we go, the 26-42 race here at Annecy in France. The highest placed biathlete, his 22nd overall, is Oleg Malahun, who'll be starting 19th. Second highest, 23rd overall, is Per Garbeck for the Czech Republic. He'll be starting in 11th. And third highest, in 24th overall in the standings, is Rene Carusi of Italy, who'll be starting 17th. So it's Ludwig Gredler, Shields Margit, and Daniel Mesicic on the front row. Who's going to win this race? Without further ado, let's find out as we get the race underway. Now, and it looks like a pretty decent start there, I'm going to say, for Ludwig Gredler, taking an early lead thanks to that right-hander as they're making way to the right-hander. That will take them over the bridge, because under the bridge is when they'll be going into the shooting range or to finish the race when that time comes. And I think that is Gilles Margit and Thomas Sikora of France and Poland battling for second behind Wolfgang Parner, is it? Yeah, Parner. So no, Ludwig Gredler, sorry. Ludwig Gredler, Margit second. Oh, with Globonek in third. First 21st separated by 4.7 seconds. That is Derkach at the back of the field. As we've got the Slovenian trying to take the lead of Ludwig Gredler. There is Shields Margit right behind them still in the battle for second with the Slovenian. It's now coming to the 2 kilometer mark up the hill. It's a tight left-hander. And the Slovenians got the inside line with Globonek. I think Globonek's going to take the lead off Ludwig Gredler with Margit right behind them. First 31st now separated by 5.1 seconds. As Derkach is still at the back of the field behind Chipikov of Russia, who's 4.4 seconds down on Ludwig Gredler at the moment. And here we go, we're coming into the shooting range. Globonek is ahead for now, but it'll be Gredler to take the lead as they come to the right-hander because he's got the inside line. And here they come into the shooting range. Who's going first into their respective position? It is going to be Alexander Wolf, then it's Malahun, then it's Marek of Slovenia. Alright, everyone getting in position. We'll wait for the fire to get underway and see how things will play out. Alexander Wolf getting the shooting underway, so is Malahun and Marek. And we've got a few misses already. Marek's missed one, Gredler's missed one. It'll go clear. Alexander Wolf does go clear. So is Globonek, so is Pavel Purinen. Karunsi going clear, Wolfgang Parner going clear, Message going clear, and Thomas Sikora going clear. Right, so it's going to be Globonek that's going to take the lead. For now, quite a bit of a tough, bit of a tangle going on outside the penalty loop. But Globonek leads, Vitek is second, Sikora is third, Message is fourth, Wolf rounds off the top 5 ahead of Pavel Purinen. So, quite a few people did go clear in that round of the shooting range. Quite a few people coming out of the penalty loop now. As I now make way to, I believe, the 4 kilometer mark of this race. But we are now at the 4 kilometer mark. Globonek does lead the way still. And who's that going to come into second? Is it going to be Wolf? Oh no, Vitek's going to be in second, but just about. Well, at the same time as Wolf. Purinen is 4th ahead of Message. Then it's Sikora 6th, Malahun 7th. And Karusi rounding off your top 8 for Italy ahead of Wolfgang Parner of Austria. As we're now making our way to the... Is it the 5.5 kilometer mark or is it the 6 kilometer? 5 kilometer mark we're heading up to now. Coming up the hill, coming to the left-hander. And I believe Alexander Wolf may have just taken the lead. Yes, he has, over Globonek. Vitek 3rd, Purinen 4th, Message is 5th still. And the German rookie, who is 36th overall in the standings, and I believe 7th in the rookie standings, well, he is leading the 22nd to 42nd race. With Globonek behind, and Globonek is coming to this round 38th overall in the standings, so lower placed biathletes in this group, and they're doing pretty well. And here we go, coming back into the shooting range. Can Alexander Wolf hold on to his lead? Took a very wide turn going into the shooting range, but few people have. But here we go, into the shooting range they go, now to watch and see how things will play out. And the shooting gets underway now. Purin has missed one. Oh, Wolf has missed one. Up the door for Vitek and Globonek. Globonek missed one. Wolf has missed two. So Vitek going clear, and he's going to take the lead of this race. Mesetic of Austria has gone clear, so he's going to probably take second. And look further down the field, we got Garabek going clear for the Czech Republic. Bergman going clear for Sweden. Vitek leads the way of Mesetic by 3.7 seconds. Now further down the field, quite a few people are missing targets. Global is starting at the start. He's got Pavel Purin right behind him in 4th. And it's Petr Garabek in 5th for the Czech Republic, who's under a bit of pressure from Oleg Malahuns of Latvia. And Alexander Wolf going for 1st, dropping down to 7th. He is now just under 16.5 seconds down of Zdeněk Vitek, who's leading this race at the moment. And you know, we've got the Czech Republic still under pressure from Oleg Malahuns, who might end up taking 5th place. And here we go, coming to the left-hander. And Malahuns does indeed make the pass on Vitek into 5th. As Globonek is under pressure from Pavel Purin. Purin might just make the pass for 3rd position. And there is Vitek, 5 minutes 12.2, coming past the 8-kilometer mark. That will be Mesetic in 2nd, 4.8 seconds down. This Purin and Globonek's battle continue, but I think Purin has gone and done it. Yes, he has. He's gone and made the pass of Globonek, and that is Pavel Purin into 3rd place for Finland. But now we need to focus back in the front because we're about to come back into the shooting range for the first standing shoot. Zdeněk Vitek, the man who is 30th over on the standings, he's got a lead, quite a bit of a lead going with Mesetic, who is 41st overall in 2nd. What can Vitek do here? Mesetic comes in, that's Globonek and Purin coming in as well. And we've got some people further down the field coming in as well. And Vitek has missed the target. Mesetic could capitalise on it. Oh, 2 misses for Vitek. Mesetic missed the first shot. Purin and Globonek could probably have a say to that. The shooting still going underway. It's 2 penalties for Mesetic, 2 for Vitek. Globonek's missed 1. Pavel Purin has gone clear. In fact, 2 penalties for Malahun. No, not Malahun, Globonek. Malahun's going clear for Latvia. Wolfgang and Garabek have missed 1 each, but Pavel Purin now takes the lead of this race. Who in 2nd place, it's Malahun and Vitek right next to each other. Kalaruzzi going clear for Italy, further down the field. Rozan Lysenko going clear for Ukraine. And I think that's everything to note in the shooting range so far. But the battle for 2nd is one true break between Malahuns and Vitek. As they now make their way to the 10-kilometer mark. We've got one more round of the shooting range still to go. But Vitek is looking like got the ski advantage over Malahuns here as he moves into 2nd, 6/10 of 2nd ahead of the Latvian. Further down in 4th, I believe this will be Mesetic, who has chance to take to capitalise on the errors of Wolf, but was not able to do anything about it. But he is still sitting in 4th. We've got Petr Garabek behind him, trying to chase him down. And so now goes to the 11-kilometer mark. Vitek still in 2nd. Malahuns is now 2 seconds down on Vitek, who is, so he's dropping off the pace quite a bit. There's Mesetic in 4th. And this will be the Garabek in 5th, followed by Wolfgang Perner. So towards the midfield, there is quite the tussle still going on. But here is Pavel Purin leading the race, coming into the shooting for the 4th final time of this race. Purin is 25th overall coming into this round, so this will be a good result for him if he can go clear and ensure he's going to get a good time in for himself. Purin's in, Vitek is in, Malahuns is in as well. And the shooting's now underway for Purin. What's going to happen here? Vitek's missed 1, Malahuns has missed 1. Pavel Purin's going to go clear, so he's going to hold on to his lead and get a good time. And Vitek's missed 2 targets, and Malahuns has missed 3. So Mesetic could jump back into 2nd if possible. Yeah, but that is pretty decent of Pavel Purin. Mesetic, meanwhile, has gone clear, and it looks like he might just about getting to second, maybe. Yes, he's into second. Carusi going clear. Bergman's gone clear. The message 16.4 seconds down. I mean, second is really good, but, well, the gap between him and Poiree is quite big. Derkach has gone clear for Ukraine. Sikora going clear for Poland. Drove down to third. There's Vitek. Carusi in fourth. There'll be Carl-Jan Bergman behind him in fifth. Then it's Alexander Wolf in sixth, just ahead of Wolfgang Perner. But there, 30 kilometer mark. Pavel Poiree in 9 minutes 16.8. That's a really good time he's got there. 17-second advantage over Mesetic, who's only just about nearly 4 seconds ahead of Vitek. At 40 kilometer mark, Pavel Poiree in 9 minutes 45.2. Really good time there. But I think Vitek may be closing in on the Austrian. The rookie Austrian is still pushing hard. Had pretty decent rounds of the shooting range in comparison to a lot of the biathletes in this group. The man who's come to this round 41st overall, so to be second in this group, well, it means he'll be ahead of those further up the field, 22nd to 42nd. But here goes Pavel Poiree in. What a really good race he's had. He's going to cross the line. What's his time going to be? 10 minutes 16.6. A really, really quick time he has there. Now to wait for everyone else to make their way across the finish line. And here we go, that's everyone across the finish line. Pavel Poiree missed only one target for the entire race to finish in first place in this 26-42 race. Dan Mesetic only missed 2 targets for the race, but he finishes second for himself and for Austria. So Vitek is third, fourth is Alexander Wolf. Carl-Jan Bergman is fifth, who only missed 2 targets throughout the entire race. Ray Carusi only missed 2 targets for the entire race, finished sixth. Wolfgang Perner is seventh. Vyacheslav Derkach is eighth. 9th is Oleg Malahuns, and round the top 10 is Ruslan Lysenko of Ukraine. So with that result out of the way, it's now time to move over to the first to 21st race. And here we go, the first 21st race here at Anarchy for the men's competition. Raphael Poiree, who's taking the overall lead, the championship now, will be starting in pole position. Ricco Gross, who's second overall in the standings, will start 17th. And third overall is the 1994 champion Sven Fischer, who'll be starting in 4th. The highest placed rookie is, of course, Pavel Rostovestov, who'll be starting the race in 11th position. So it's Raphael Poiree, Frank Luck, and Jens Osbald on the front row. Who's going to win this race? Will Raphael Poiree be able to hold to his lead? Without further ado, let's get into this race and find out as we get the race underway now. And it looks like a pretty good start there for Raphael Poiree, of course, being in the right-hand lane. Going to take the early lead going into the first corner. Yes, he does. So he's got quite a lot of the Germans, and of course got Osbald, who started the front row, but I think Osbald's dropping back already. Osbald coming to this round in 17th overall in the standings. And here we go, we're coming to the 1 kilometre mark already, and Raphael Poiree already putting a bit of a gap on the rest of the field. We need to watch out for Poiree, Gross, and of course Sven Fischer. And of course we need to watch out for Rostovestov and Rozkov. Rostovestov, who kind of struggled in the previous round, while Rozkov was able to cut the gap down a little bit. Raphael Poiree is leading the way, and first 25 separated by 5.1 seconds. Ilmar Brises of Latvia is at the back of the field behind Rozkov. 5.1 seconds is the gap. As we're about to make our way to the 2 kilometre mark, and here goes one of the Germans to make the move on Raphael Poiree to probably take the lead of this race. There we go, coming around to the inside. Now it's Frank Luck is trying to make the move. Sven Fischer third, then it's Michael Grease in 4th. Frank Luck, who is 4th overall in the race. And Julie Robert and Rozkov at the back there, 5.8 seconds separating first and 21st at the 2 kilometre mark. But Raphael Poiree trying to hold on to his lead over Frank Luck. Frank Luck, who is 4th in the overall standings. The Frenchman hang on just barely. But of course, in the overall standings, 2nd, 3rd, 4th are all Germans. Funny enough, with Ricco Gross, Sven Fischer, then it's Frank Luck. And here we go, coming into the shooting range for the first time in this race. Who's going first position? It's Frode Andersen of Norway. And then it's Raphael Poiree, then it's Sven Fischer. Everyone into position. How will the shooting go in the shooting range? Andersen and Poiree missed their first targets already, which Sven Fischer's missed one as well. We need to catch Ricco Gross. Frank Luck's gone clear. Ricco Gross has gone clear. What about the rookie Rostovestov's going clear? Rozkov has missed one, so that's a good start there for Rostovestov. Sashrin, Sunman, Adarov and Osbald have all gone clear. But Frank Luck leads the way. teammate trying to retake the lead of the championship. Ricco Gross second, there's Rostovestov. Adarov is fourth, and then round for the top 5 is Vadim Sashrin of Belarus. Sam Fisher, the 994 champion, dropping down to 9th. Where is Raphael Poiree is 8th. Rostkov is in 15th position. So Poiree and Rostkov have got all to do to catch the overall leader, and of course the rookie leader as well. Frank Luck leading the way quite a bit, with Ricco Gross in second. There's Rostovestov, Sashrin, there's Adarov. Raphael Poiree is about 2.4 seconds down on Ricco Gross. There's nearly a 40-second gap in the overall standings between the two of them, so as things stand, Raphael Poiree would hold on. He'll hold on to the overall lead of the charity standings. Here is Frank Luck coming around the 5 kilometre mark. 3 minutes 7.4 is his time. Pretty decent time, I should say at that. There's Ricco Gross, Rostovestov in third. There's the 2 Belarusians. Ahead Suman, then Raphael Poiree. For the gap, there's 3.3 seconds. So I think Ricco Gross is actually pulling a bit of a gap between him and Raphael Poiree. So that's encouraging for the Germans to try and reclaim the lead of the overall championship standings. But we'll need to see how the rest of the race will go. And speaking of that, we're coming back into the shooting for the second time in this race. And there's Frank Luck, the man who is 4th overall on the standings, coming into the shooting range, followed by Ricco Gross and Rostovestov. So Frank Luck is in, Gross and Rostovestov are in. And here comes the rest of the field. And Frank Luck is the first target. Watch out for Ricco Gross and Rostovestov here. And of course, watch out for Poiree as well. Poiree's missing another target. That's not what he needed. Ricco Gross gone clear. Rostovestov's gone clear. Raphael Poiree's missed twice. What about Rostkov, who's further down in the field? Rostkov has missed 1. But 1 penalty for Rostkov. So Gross going clear. Rostovestov gone clear. Adarov, Sven Fischer, Oswald, De France. They've all gone clear. Shelland and Brisis have gone clear as well. Rostovestov only 1 second down on Ricco Gross. Sven Fischer, the 994 champion, in third. Haitalahti going clear for Finland. Adarov is 4th. Frank Luck rounding off your top 5. Poiree is down to 11th position. Rostkov is 15th. I think there'll be a big enough gap between Poiree and Ricco Gross as things stand. Gross would reclaim the lead of the overall standings. Rostovestov 8/10 of a second down. Then Sven Fischer in third. Sven Fischer is third in the overall standings, ahead of his teammate Frank Luck. Then it's Alexei Adarov in 5th. Alexei Adarov has come to around 20th overall, so to see him in the top 5, that's pretty good for himself and for Belarus in general. His teammate Sashrin is 6th in the overall in the standings, and he's 7th so far in this race. 8 kilometre mark, halfway point in this race. Ricco Gross leading by 8/10 of a second over Rostovestov. Then Frank Luck is third. No, Sven Fischer is third, sorry, 4.4 seconds down. Then it's Frank Luck ahead of Alexei Adarov. So a bit of a battle for 4th going on. Oswald 6th, and it's Sashrin in 7th. Where is Raphael Poiree? Nothing on the board yet. He's 10th, 90.4 seconds down. So yes, that would be enough for Gross to reclaim the lead. Rostkov is 14th, 25.2 seconds down on Ricco Gross. So that's quite a gap between him. He's got between him and Rostovestov got to try and make up, to try and catch him in the rookie standings. Because there's quite a big gap between the two of them. Okay, standing shoots. Ricco Gross and Rostovestov get the shooting underway. Sven Fischer's missed his first target. Rostovestov's missed 1. Ricco Gross got clear, so he's going to hold on to the lead still. Rostovestov has got 1 penalty to Sven Fischer. The man who is 3rd overall in the standings has missed 3. Frank Luck's missed 1. Adarov missed 1. So is Sashrin. Looking further down the field. Raphael Poiree, meanwhile. What about him? He's gone clear, so he's going to make up some positions. Rostkov, well, Rostkov is still going behind Rostovestov, that's for sure, but Rostkov has gone clear. Meanwhile, Michael Grace, Lima, and Brisis have gone clear, so is Halvard Hannevold of Norway. There's Frank Luck 3rd. There's Adarov 4th, with Raphael Poiree 5th behind him. So Raphael Poiree's got all to do. He's going to try and catch Adarov to get himself back into 4th place. He really needs to make up for lost ground, and quickly, if he wants to try and be in touching distance of staying ahead of Ricco Gross in the standings. There's Adarov just going to go past him. Into 4th place, Raphael Poiree goes. 18.4 seconds down to 6 stands. That's a big enough gap for Gross to retake the lead of the standings. But Raphael Poiree does have a great ski pace that we've seen throughout the course of the season and his rookie season in the 1988 Formula Olympics, Biathlon Olympics, sorry. Here we go, coming to the 11 kilometre mark. Ricco Gross, 10.3 second gap between him and Rostov Vesov. Then it's Frank Luck third, Raphael Poiree fourth, 17.8 seconds. So the gap is slowly going down, but just not good. But 6 stands not enough. And now here is Ricco Gross coming into the shooting range for the 4th and final time in this race. Can he go clear again? Can he assert that he's going to not only win this race, but retake the lead of the championship standings? So Ricco Gross is in. There is Rostov Vesov. We need to keep his eyes on him, as he's in a really good position to hang on to the lead of the rookie standings. Ricco Gross has missed the last target. But the question is, can Raphael Poiree capitalise on it? Can he go clear, cut the gap down big enough? Rostov Vesov's gone clear for himself, so he is going to get a really good result for himself. Raphael Poiree has missed 3 targets. Raphael Poiree's had a disastrous round of the shooting range. Sasha's gone clear for Belarus. Sven Fischer, the 1994 champion, has missed 1 target. Roskov's gone clear, but so did Rostov Vesov, so he's not going to make up for much ground there. Simon's gone clear for Austria. Megarov has gone clear for Russia. Found in the field, anything worth noting? I don't think so. But the battle for the win is now literally on between Roscoff and Ricco Gross. We do have a battle for third going on further down the field, but we're going to see who's going to win this race. Who's going to get the best time in? Gross or Rostov Vesov? The man's probably going to take the overall lead of the standings and the definite rookie leader of the rookie championship. Thatcher is third, and it's Frank Luck fourth. So Thatcher and Luck in a good tussle for third for Belarus and Germany. That'll be a good result for both of them. Julie Roberts going clear for France, by the way, towards the back of the field. Rostov Vesov 8/10 per second down. Ricco Gross. There's still time for Rostov Vesov to probably catch him, but he's running out of track. Running out of track quite substantially, and there's only 1 turn left to go. There's pretty much a sprint to the finish between Gross and Rostov Vesov. And here we go, coming to the finish line. It looks like Ricco Gross is going to hold to the win. What's his time going to be? It's going to be 9 minutes 67.6, beats Rostov Vesov by 7/10 of a second, so quite a close battle between the two of them. Ricco Gross probably going to retake the lead. Rostov Vesov, we know he's going to hold to the lead of the rookie standings, but I think he's going to probably make up some ground in the overall standings. Thatcher is third, Frank Luck is fourth, and now we're going to wait for Raphael Poiree to go across the finish line. He is going to be somewhere down there, but yeah, Ricco Gross is most definitely going to be the overall leader now. Raphael Poiree finished 12th, 32.1 seconds down on Ricco Gross. A disastrous result for the Frenchman. Now he's going to wait for everyone else to make their way across the finish line. And that's everyone across the finish line. So Ricco Gross only missed 1 target for the entire race. Wins the race 9 minutes 97.6. Pavel Rostov Vesov finished second. Only missed 1 target for the entire race as well. Barry Sasha finishing third. Missed only 2 targets. Frank Luck finished fourth, missing only 3. Simon finishing fifth, only missed 2. Sergei Roskov missing 2. Alexei Radorov missing 2. Sven Fischer 8th. Megorov is 9th. And wrapped the top 10 is Vincent de France of France. So, what a result that is. Ricco Gross will be absolutely jumping with joy that he is most definitely going to reclaim the lead of the championship standings. Rostov Vesov, an amazing result for him and for the overall, both the rookies and the overall standings. Sashun should be delighted with the result for himself and for Belarus. Raphael Poiree will be heartbroken by this result. He has most definitely lost the lead of the championship standings. The question is, how big will that gap be? But before we find out, it's time to move over to the women's side of the 2002 Biathlon Olympic competition. And here we go, the 22nd to 42nd race here at Annecy for the women's competition. The 22nd to 42nd race with the highest placed biathlete, 22nd overall, being Sandrine Bailey, who will be starting the race in 4th. And Bolgi Tilifas is the second highest biathlete in 23rd overall. She'll be starting 16th. Third highest overall is Delphine Barlett of France, who'll be starting 20th. So there's Vodopova, Filipova, and Zikova on the front row. Who's going to win this race? And without further ado, let's get in this race and find out as we get this race underway now. And it looks like a pretty good start there for Filipova and Filipova, yeah. Filipova and Filipova. Say that 3 times fast. But Filipova taking an early lead for herself as they're making way to the bridge is. Well, they'll go over the bridge. And of course, go to the 1 kilometer mark as they'll make their way under the bridge to the shooting range, of course. And here comes Filipova, though, trying to see if she can take an early lead, going to the 1 kilometer mark. Wait to the uphill section. Then it is the left-hand turn before going down the hill. And it is Filipova leading the way. Bailey is second. Filipova is third. At the back, it is Shumiyu, 4.7 seconds separating her and Filipova for the lead of the race. But there's Delphine Barlett, the third highest placed biathlete in this race, trying to make the move to get ahead of Filipova for the lead. Oh, but I think she clipped the barrier there. Let's slow her down as I make her way to the 2 kilometer mark. But I think Barlett's going to have the right line to get to the lead. Yeah, no, Sandrine Bailey, not Barlett. Sandrine Bailey, sorry. Yeah, Sandrine Bailey does take the lead now. Because Barlett's down 14th. Weissleitner is at the back now, 6.8 seconds separating her for Sandrine Bailey at the front. As Filipova seems to be dropping a bit off the pace, trying to catch up to the rookie French biathlete, who is the highest placed biathlete, 22nd overall, compared to Filipova, who is 26th overall in the standings. And here we go, coming into the shooting range for the first time this race. Who's going to be first into their respective position? It is going to be Michele Ponza of Italy. And then it's Barlett, then Bailey, then Zaitseva, then Bogitilevits. Okay, wait for the shooting to get underway. They're underway. Barlett and Bailey have missed one already, so Bailey's missed again. Michele Ponza, though, looking pretty good. Oh, she's missed a target, so is Zaitseva. Bogitilevits has missed 3. Filipova goes clear, so she's going to lead the race. Oh, we got Andrei Koplin's missed all 5 targets. Shumiyu's gone clear for China. Akitova going clear for Russia. Vodopova going clear for Ukraine. So a disastrous start there for Kopler, who's come to this round 33rd. For Slovenia, that's really, really not good. So, Filipova leads. Filipova is second. That's Akitova's third. Kristalieva 4th for Belarus. Shumiyu running up your top 5. Then it's Helenarova, Zikova, and then in 8th place is Zaitseva. I think Shumiyu trying to close in on Kristalieva of Belarus. Kristalieva going into this round in 34th overall. Shumiyu 31st overall in the standings. And at the 4 kilometer mark, we've got a bit of a tussle for second place going on between Filipova, Akitova, and Kristalieva. Shumiyu just right behind them. Of course, then we've got the rest of the field behind with Zaitseva, Zinkova, and Helenarova, Natalie Santer in 9th, and Anna Sprung running up to the top 10. Anna Sprung, who competed for Russia in the previous Biathlon Olympic season, but of course in this 2002 Biathlon Olympic season, she's representing Austria. Filipova at the 5 kilometer mark, 3 minutes 12.3 is her time. Second position, Filipova, Akitova, 5 seconds and 5.6 seconds. 3 minutes 12.3 is Filipova's time at the 5 kilometer mark. There is Kristalieva trying to get involved in the action. Trying to see if she can make the move on Akitova. Akitova is 36th overall. Kristalieva, 4th overall. Vodopova, 38th overall. And Filipova, of course, being 26th overall. But here we go, coming back into the shooting range. Filipova leading the way for Bulgaria. Can she go clear again and ensure that she's going to hold to the lead and get a good time in, hopefully? Filipova's in. The Filipova, Akitova, and Kristalieva coming in as well. Shumiyu behind them. And Filipova's missed a target. That's not what she needed. That opens the door for Akitova and Filipova to capitalise. Kristalieva's missed 1. Filipova's missed 1. Akitova has missed 1 as well. It's 2 penalties for Filipova, 3 for Akitova, 1 for Kristalieva. Shumiyu's missed the last target. Zinkova going clear for Belarus, so is Zaitseva. But I think Filipova has got enough ground to hold to the lead. And Sprung going clear for Austria. Yeah, but Filipova does hold on to the lead. And 2.6 seconds separating her for Zinkova. Weissleitner going clear for Austria. Zinkova in the battle for second with Zaitseva. Kristeva is fourth, then it's Asprun. Shimiyu is sixth. Filippinova is seventh. Zinkova and Zaitseva battling tirelessly for second. Belarus against Russia here, trying to catch up to Filippova, who continues to lead the way. As they're now coming towards the 7 kilometer mark, so we're coming to the halfway point of this race. But it looks like Zaitseva is not going to let in, but Zinkova had the correct line to keep ahead. Zaitseva is 27th in the standings, Zinkova is 28th in the standings. But I think this is looking really good for both of them to get a good time in. Kristeva 4th, Asprun 5th, and Shimiyu 6th, followed by Volopinova further down the field. 8 kilometer mark, Filippova 5 minutes 29.7. 5 minutes 29.5 the time. Zinkova 3.4, Zaitseva 3.8 seconds down on the leading biathlete in this group. As we're getting ready to do the standing shoot for this race, Filippova not comfortably ahead of Zinkova or Zaitseva, but she's still in a pretty decent shout to hold on to the lead if things go her way. But here we go, coming into the shooting race, it's the first standing shoot of this 26 to 40 second race. Let's see what Filippova can do here. She's getting into position, and we got Zaitseva ahead of Zinkova coming into the range. Then there's Kristeva coming in as well. Let's see what happens here. And Filippova's missed the target, so is Zaitseva and Zinkova. They both missed their first shot. Zinkova's missed again. Filippova's missed twice. Zaitseva's missed twice. Zinkova has missed 3 times here. So next to penalty for both of them. Kristeva, can she capitalize? Can she go clear? Can she probably take the lead? No, she missed the last turn, but Anna Sprun, meanwhile, has gone clear for Austria. That's good. That's great for her. That's great for Austria. I think that might be enough to take the lead of this race. Yes, in fact, she has taken the lead. 6 minutes 43.2 is her time at the end of the third round of the shooting range. Her teammate Weissleitner has gone clear for Austria as well. Filippova coming out in second. Kristeva is third. Anyone else going to go clear? Don't see it. Filippinova 4th, then Shimiyu 5th. Weissleitner is 6th ahead of Zinkova. Then there is Weissleitner with Zinkova. I think Zinkova might have the ski pace advantage over the Austrian, but we'll find out in due course. As we're making our way to the 10 kilometer mark. Still 1 round of the shooting range left to go. There's Anna Sprun leading the way. I don't think she's got the ski pace advantage over Filippova, but we'll see how she does. 5.3 second gap between the two of them. Kristeva 8.2 seconds down. Dropping down to 4th. There's Volopinova of Ukraine with Shimiyu behind her in 5th. Then Zinkova, then it's Weissleitner ahead of Zaitseva. And Zaitseva, disastrous round of the shooting range to put it down to 8th position. And the 11 kilometer mark was Anna Sprun's time, 7 minutes 49.5, with 1 round of the shooting range left to go. What can she do here? The gap has definitely gone down. It's now 4.7 seconds separating the Austrian and the Bulgarian. So Filippova is the fastest skier of the two of them, and she is cutting the gap down, but Asprun is far enough ahead that she'll come into the shooting range first. Like found in the field, Weissleitner has been passed by Zaitseva for 7th position. But here comes Anna Sprun into the shooting range now. For the 4th and final time of this race, can she go clear? Can she ensure she's going to win this race? And can she get a good time in? Because Anna Sprun has come to this round in 35th place. Filippova's end, Kristeva's coming in as well. Shooting out away from Anna Sprun. Anna Sprun, 3 for 3, 4 for 4, 1 more to go. Oh, she's missed the last target. Can Filippova retake the lead? Yes, she is going to retake the lead. So Filippova goes back into the lead of this race. Kristeva missed 1 target. Volopinova has missed 1 as well. In fact, scratch that. 2 targets missed from Volopinova. Filippova retakes the lead. Shimiyu going clear for China. Anna Sprun will hold to second, but she's 5.9 seconds down on Filippova now, which is not what she needs. Kristeva is third, just ahead of Shimiyu. Else go clear. I'm not seeing it so far. There's Kristeva and Shimiyu in the battle for 3rd place. Lots of misses further down the field. That's not going to help their times out for sure at the end of this race. But Filippova going to the 30 kilometer mark. 9 minutes 31.7 is her time. That's pretty good. What's the gap between her and Anna Sprun? It's going to go up to 6.8 seconds. It's the gap. There's Chris Leva and Shumi Yu in that tussle for third. But I think Chris Leva is the fastest skier of the two of them. Shumi Yu 16 seconds down Filipova. And then we're about for fifth going here. Then seeing Kova. Is that Zaitseva? Yes, Zaitseva. Anja Kopler going clear for Slovenia. She's towards the back of the field. 40-kilometer mark. 10 minutes, 0.2. It's Filipova's time. What's the gap between her and Anna Sprun? 7.4 seconds. And Chris Leva has pulled the gap on Shumi Yu, so it's stiff. So it's clear that Chris Leva is going to hold on to third. Shumi Yu is going to have to sell for fourth. She is 18.3 seconds down on Filipova. But what a good race for Pavlina Filipova for Bulgaria. This is a great result for the team. And what's our time getting across the line? 10 minutes 31.8. Here comes Anna Sprun to finish second. We just got to wait for everyone else to make their way across the finish line. And here we go, that's everyone across the finish line. Pavlina Filipova wins the race by 8.3 seconds over Anna Sprun, who only missed 2 targets for the entire race. Chris Leva finishing third. Shumi Yu only missed 2 targets in that race, finishing fourth. Zinkova is fifth. Zaitseva sixth. Filipova seventh. Halarova is eighth. Natalie Santos ninth. And Michaela Ponza rounding off your top 10. So with that result out of the way, it's time to move swiftly over to the first to 21st race. And here we go, the first 21st race here at Anarchy. So the highest placed biathlete is Magdalena Forsberg, who's leading overall in the championship, be starting 5th. Second overall is Livka Shelbred, who'll be starting the race in 21st. And Garmaga Anderson is the third highest placed biathlete overall, who'll be starting in 18th position. The highest placed rookie biathlete, who is 4th overall, is Olga Medvedeva, who'll be starting the race in 15th position. So, who's going to win this race? How will the championship be affected? Without further ado, let's get into this race and find out as we get the race here underway now. And it looks like a pretty good start for Ishmatova. It's Ishmatova, Holkova, and Martina Beck on the front row. Sorry, I should have said that. Ishmatova, who is third in the rookies championship standings. This is the result that she really needs with both her and Malgina if she wants to catch up. If they want to catch up to her teammates, that's Medvedeva, who is leading the way in the rookies championship by quite a bit of a margin. Meanwhile, we can see Magdalena Forsberg in the background, already making her way up the field to make her way to the front. Will be wanting to redeem herself after a massive struggle in the previous round that meant her lead over Shelburne Anderson got cut. But Forsberg takes the lead. First is separated by 3.9 seconds. Livka Shelbred, who's second in the overall in the standings, and Katja Lanti at the back of the field behind Gunmarger Anderson. Medvedeva, meanwhile, the leading rookie in the championship standings, is 15th. Oh, Forsberg's got the barrier there. That's going to slow her down a little bit. But Ishmatova not going to be able to do anything about it. As Forsberg holds on to the lead, going to the 2-kilometer mark. Forsberg leads. Holbakova second. Ishmatova is third. Medvedeva up to 12th, I think it was. First 21st, they're separated by 5.8 seconds. Lucas Shelbridge made her way to 18th. Anderson is up to 15th. Then it's Florence Bavril, 20th position for France, behind Nina Lemisch. Magdalena Forsberg about to make her way to the Schoenrich the first time in this race. Who's going to be first into their position? Well, Magdalena Forsberg was starting this race in 5th, so I imagine it might be her. But let's see. First into position. Oh, it's Ushi Dessel that's first in position. She's come to this round 5th overall in the standings. Okay, let's see how it's going to play out here. She's getting underway now. Oh, Ushi Dessel's missed one. What about Forsberg? Forsberg goes clear. What about... Oh, Ushmatova's missed 3. Medvedeva's gone clear. Becker's gone clear for France. Holmko going clear for the Czech Republic. Martina Beck going clear for Germany. Malgina's missed 1. Ushmatova's 3. That's not a good start for them when they try to catch up to Ushmatova in the Rookies Championship. Medvedeva in the... I'm saying is, not a good start for Malgina and Ishmatova trying to catch Medvedeva in the Rookies Championship. But Becker is the leading rookie so far in this race. She is second in this race so far. She's come to this round for 7th in the rookie standings. No. Is she 4th, 6th? No, yeah, 7th in the rookie standings, but she is 17th overall in the standings. Holbakova right behind her. She's 18th overall in the standings. So the lower place Bathface at the front. Mefiseva is behind them in 4th. Then it's Appel, Beck, and Zerbalova is 7th. Magdalena Forsberg well out in front by over 6.5 seconds over 2nd place. Coming to the 5 kilometre mark. 3 minutes 4.5 is Magdalena Forsberg's time. There is Becker still in 2nd, trying to fend off Holbakova. But Holbakova going for the inside and try to take 2nd. 7.5 seconds separating both of them. And it looks like Holbakova has made the pass into 2nd place. Mefiseva in 4th for the 2 Germans of Beck and Appel behind her. Zerbalova 7th, Stefanska 8th, Dissel 9th, and Malgina running off the top 10, with Luga Shelbert 2nd overall in the standings, down in 12th. Not a good start for her or Gunmager Anderson. But here we go, we're back into the shooting range. Can Forsberg go clear again? Becker and Holbakova coming into the shooting range now. Let's see what happens here. Forsberg. Okay, she gets the shooting underway. She's taking away time a little bit there. Forsberg. Oh, she missed the last target. Becker and Holbakova missed the first targets. So Forsberg's going to hold the lead for sure. Mefiseva in. Can she go clear for herself? No, she missed the last target as well. Ushi Dissel's gone clear. Martina Beck going clear. Katarina Appel has missed all 5 targets in the shooting range. Katarina Appel, who's 11th in the standings overall. Disaster for her. Lucas Shelper going clear for Norway. Halanti going clear. Ushmatoa goes clear. Malgina's missed 2 targets. Okay, so lots of drama in the shooting range right there. Lucas Shelper to 6th behind the rookie that's leading the rookie standings. That's Mefiseva. Ushmatoa 10th. She has cut the gap. She will cut the gap between her and Mefiseva a little bit, but not enough. Like I love Shelbert will live, because she went clear and Forsberg missed 1. Kitty Wilhelm going clear for Germany towards the back of the field. Forsberg leading the way. That'll be this. I'm guessing this will be she Distel 2nd. Yes, 5.5 seconds separating her and Forsberg. Her teammate Martina Beck, leading rookie in this race so far, is 3rd. There's Becker 4th. Mefiseva 5th. Lucas Shelbert 12.9 seconds down, same time as Mefiseva at the 7 kilometre mark. As we're halfway into this first race. So I'll kick off here. The overall leader dominating this race so far. 5 minutes 40.8 is her time. Here comes Ushi Dissel. 5.7 seconds. So the gap is slowly increasing. There's Martina Beck's 3rd. Tussle for 4th going on here between Beckert, Lucas Shelbert, and Mefiseva. 12.7, 13.1, and 13.6 seconds behind the overall leader in the championship who's leading this race. And here we go for the first standing shoot. There comes Magdalena Forsberg. Can she go clear yet again? And can she maintain this dominant lead she's got going on here? Forsberg is in. There's Ushi Dissel coming into the shooting range now. Forsberg. Okay, she gets the shooting underway now. And Magdalena Forsberg. Oh, she's missed the last target again. Ushi Dissel could keep. Oh, Ushi Dissel's missed 1. What about Martina Beck? So 1 penalty for Ushi Dissel. Martina Beck. She goes clear. She's going to cut the gap down between her and Forsberg, but Forsberg is going to hold to the lead. Lucas Sheller's missed 1. Mefisev's missed 1. Ushmatova's missed twice. Holbakova going clear for the Czech Republic. Florence Bavro going clear for France. Malgina has missed twice. Well, no, 3 times I should say, sorry. Henkel going clear for Germany. So that's been a disaster right there for those trying to chase after Mefiseva for the Rookie Championship lead. Katarina Appel going clear for Germany. But Lucas Shelbert 30 seconds down on Forsberg. Gunnar going clear for Norway. She's started over on the side, but she's well down the field. But she's going clear along with Katarina Appel. Forsberg, 6 minutes 56.7, 4.6 and 5.4 seconds ahead of the 2 Germans, which Dissel and Beck have swapped positions essentially. Dissel down to 3rd, Beck up to 2nd. Lucas Shelbert 13.3 seconds down on Forsberg. Holbakova then is Mefiseva in 6th position. 14.9 seconds down on Forsberg, and about 10 seconds behind the leading rookie in this race so far, which is Martina Beck. Martina Beck is 14th overall, Mefiseva 4th overall in the standings. And Martina Beck, 4/10 separating Beck and Dissel in a bit of a tussle to swap position, it looks like, but Martina Beck is still ahead of Ushi Dissel so far. Let's look at Shelbert. Yeah, another 0.2 seconds opened up between the 2 biathletes vying for the overall championship. But here we go, coming to the fourth and final round at the shooting range. Magdalena Forsberg well trained in front, but can she ensure she's going to win this race? The pressure's on her to try and keep this massive lead in the overall standings going. The two Germans have come in as well. Forsberg try to keep her nerve. She manages to. She goes clear. So she's definitely going to win this race for sure. Will Uschi Dessel and Martina Beck? Uschi Dessel goes clear. Martina Beck going clear. Oh, look at Shelby's missed twice. That's not what she needs. And that's going to cost her... Oh, 3 misses there. Memphis Ava going clear. So she's definitely going to try and chase down Martina Beck to try and ensure she doesn't beat her by too big a margin, even though there's quite a big gap between them in the Rookies Championship standings. Got Margaret Anderson. She's gone clear, who is third overall in the standings. Uschi Matova's missed another target. Katrin Appel going clear for Germany. 6.7 seconds separating Dessel and Forsberg in the championship standings. 6.8 seconds it is now. There's Martina Beck down third, trying to chase after her teammate. Got to watch out for Memphis Seva. 15.4 seconds, so about 5 seconds separating them. So Memphis Seva well going to stay ahead of Martina Beck. That's pretty much guaranteed. But can Martina Beck gain quite a bit of ground on the rest of the rookies that's ahead of her? They're truly behind her, like Malgina, Uschi Matova, and Henkel. 40-kilometer mark, 7 seconds separating Forsberg and Uschi Dessel. So Magdalena Forsberg going to take another win, but it's not a dominant win. It's only 7 seconds over Uschi Dessel. Uschi Dessel should be pleased with the result. She's 5th overall in the standings. Well ahead of Shelbred, well ahead of Anderson. Could it possibly get her in the top 4 of the overall standings? But anyway, here comes Magdalena Forsberg to win the race with a time of 9 minutes 53.1. A really quick time there. There comes Uschi Dessel to make her way towards the finish line. She'll be behind by only 7.2 seconds. Now to wait for everyone else to make their way across the finish line. Well, that's been quite the roller coaster result there. Magdalena Forsberg only missed 2 times for the entire race, but takes the win by 7.2 seconds over Uschi Dessel, who also missed only 2 times for the entire race. Martina Beck did not miss a single target, so she should be happy to finish third. Memphis Ava missed 2 times for the entire race to be 4th. Becker is 5th. Holmko is 6th. Katrin Appel is 7th. She missed all 5 targets in the second round of shooting. Oh my word. Florence Baffrel is 8th. Lucas Shelper 9th. And Andrea Henkel rounds off your top 10. So if anyone should be delighted with the result, it should be Martina Beck and Magdalena Forsberg, and so is Uschi Dessel for that matter. Memphis Ava should be delighted to finish to beat Uschi Matova and Malgina. Shelbred, Anderson, Uschi Matova, and Malgina all should be really unhappy with the results. Look at Shelbred 40.5 seconds down on Forsberg. Gunnar Anderson 43.4 seconds down on Forsberg. Uschi Matova missing 6 targets. Malgina missing 7. And to be about 30 and 40 seconds behind Memphis Ava. But with that result out of the way, it's time to move over to the championship standings and see where everything will now stack up. Looking at the men's competition, and Ricco Gross has retaken the lead after a really bad round to Raphael Poiree with an 18-second gap separating the two biathletes. Seth Fischer is third ahead of Pavel Rostovestov, the leading rookie, with his teammate Frank Luck slipping down to 5th place. Dropping down to the top 20 positions, and Pavel Pirin having a really good round, gaining 5 positions to see himself in the top 20, putting him right behind Alexei Adorov, who gains 1 position to be behind Pirin's teammate Avisa Haitalati. And dropping down to the top 30, we've had a few biathletes have had a really good showing, but also some bad showings as well. Zdenek Vitek gaining 4 positions, Carl-Johan Bergman gaining 3 positions. Meanwhile, Julian Roberts and Ronald Dossel having a really bad showing this round, putting them down 4 positions apiece. Going over to the top 10 rookies of the men's competition, Pavel Rostovestov is now nearly a minute ahead of his teammate Sergei Rozkov, who is second in the rookie standings and 7th overall. Chris Sassoon is third in the rookie standings for Austria ahead of Vincent de France, with the top 10 being rounded up by Andres Bernbacher, who lost 2 positions to see himself 42nd overall and 10th in the rookie standings. Going over to the women's competition, and unsurprisingly Magdalena Forsberg is out in front, nearly 2 minutes ahead of Livgren Shelbred, with Uschi Dessel gaining 2 positions to see herself in 3rd place ahead of the top rookie biathlete of Olga Meveseva. Going down to the top 20 positions, and it's been a really good round for Pavlina Filipova of Bulgaria. She gained 6 positions to see herself in the top 20 places behind Sanelina Perunka of Finland, with a few biathletes having a decent showing and a couple having a couple of bad rounds, mainly the 2 Russians of Irina Malgina and Galina Kukleva both losing 3 positions apiece. Dropping down to the top 30 positions, and a lot of the biathletes in the top 30 have had pretty decent showings, but we've got a couple have had really bad rounds. Sandrine Bailey and Anna Bogitiva is having a bad round, losing 4 and 5 positions respectively. Meanwhile, Anna Sprung gains 5 positions to see herself back in the top 30, behind Shimi Yu China, who makes her way into 29th place. In the Women's Rookies Championship stats, it's 3 Russians and 3 Germans still make up the top 6 spots, with Andre Henkel still ahead of Irina Malgina, with Martina Begg and Kay Wilhelm completing the top 6, Sylvie Beckerid, Sanelina Perunka, Linda Grubben and Michaela Ponsa completing the top 10 spots. Jumping over to the nations competitions, Germany are well in front, nearly a minute and a half ahead of Norway, who sits second. Russia are ahead of France in third. Austria completing the top 5, with Finland getting ahead of the Czech Republic, Latvia overtaking Belarus, and Ukraine getting the final spots in the top 10. Jumping over to the women's nations competition, and Germany have taken the lead of Russia with a 20-second advantage. Norway are sitting in third, nearly 1 minute and 34 seconds down on the new leaders. Meanwhile, Italy have gained 1 position to make their way into the top 10. Last but not least is the mixed nations competition, and the top 10 spots remain exactly the same. Germany are leading the way over Russia, and Norway completing the top 3 spots. So I hope you enjoyed this round of the 2002 Biathlon Olympic season. The next round, of course, will still be in Annecy in France, and the reason for it, like I said at the beginning, the reason is because the version of the game I'm using only has 9 tracks, and normally we're going to be doing 10 rounds of each Biathlon Olympic season. So I hope you guys don't mind that we're using the same track twice in a row, but I still think we're going to see lots of amazing action along the way. So with 3 races left to go, can Ricco Gross hold on to his lead? Can Magdalena Forsberg continue her dominance? Can Germany continue leading the way in all 3 nations competitions? I hope to see you for round 8 of the season to find out.